What is up, everybody? Usually on Tuesdays, this channel is all about The Traders OCG, another little reality web series on this channel you can watch that just aired, but I do still want to talk about Love Island real quickly, and it will be quick. I'm going to get straight to the point tonight, talking shit about all these people that pissed me off this season, which is pretty much everybody. And since, Big Brother is right around the corner, I need to get in Big Brother form and just drag everyone like I usually do for Big Brother. And this cast deserves it. So if you like to cry about things, I don't know if this is the review for you tonight. We're gonna start, I guess, with Amaya again getting the short end of the stick with Zach. I don't know why Amaya always has to deal with these people that should not suck as much as they do. Zach being one of the oldest and him acting the way he did tonight was my first loser award of the night goes to him. I think it sucks for Amaya. She's just one of the realest people in the cast, and it's why she has become so popular on a season full of fakes and frauds and just terrible people all around. And speaking of terrible people, that brings us quickly to Huda, who I'm sick of playing the victim at this point. That is what she did. And all season, that's what she's done. And I fell for it at first when it came to her and Jeremiah. And Jeremiah was his own problem, I think. But she played the victim with that scenario and was toxic about it. But I think what really happened between those two at this point is that Jeremiah didn't know how to deal with her toxic behavior, and certainly not her victim behavior either. So sucks that Jeremiah had to go through this whole ordeal with her. And now we have Chris, who is acting like he's just so into her out of nowhere. Tonight in the little challenge, he was like, I could be out playing Euro basketball, but here I am sticking it on the show. It's not for clout, as even though it is. Like, he's gonna get he's gonna get people on social media following him from the show, which would be way better than Euro basketball for him. So he was lying about that. He switched up really quick from pursuing Shelley very hard to now all of a sudden, when days are passing by and a vote's going to happen, yeah, he's all about Huda now. I don't buy it at all. And I thought the way Huda acted in the challenge tonight, trying to play off all of these true facts stated about her and asked about her, was her once again being a hypocrite in this case. She was at least less of a victim tonight, I guess, kinda. But the hypocrisy was so strong when she was called out on her shit about the way she acted the entire first half of this season, when she was all about attacking the new people coming in when they would come in on challenges and go too far with Jeremiah. And sure, she can say that Shelley was saying it was just a game back then, just a challenge. But I still think Huda was in the wrong this go round. Now, Shelley not wanting to have a conversation with Huda, but wanting to put it out during this challenge was shitty too. Like, I gave her credit for at first trying to take the mature route with Huda when she didn't want to talk to Huda when it first happened and she was upset. But tonight showed that she went about it all of the wrong ways by doing it in front of everyone. I thought that was kind of a way to get more people on her side over Huda so that she could, I guess, was very ace of her, so that there could kind of be more people up against Huda in this public setting. Didn't love that from Shelley. Ace, I liked that Austin called Ace out on his little click that got out Jeremiah, but I liked even more that Ace clocked Austin back. That Austin is he acts like a bitch like all these people. That he talked all this shit behind Amaya's back. It was good to see that come to the forefront. And who, I don't remember who posted that Austin. I think it maybe was Andrina that said that Austin, that she's surprised that Austin has lasted this long because he hasn't put any effort into any girl on the show. Yeah, talk about wasted casting this season. When we ever go back and look at all the problems of this season, and there's a lot of them, casting is probably going to be the biggest when you see that Austin was one of the main people cast. Waste of time. He gets no airtime now either, and he's an OG, so I guess that really does say it all. But with all of these losers on Loser Island this season, the biggest two losers tonight once again have to be Taylor and sadly Olandria. I'm glad that Olandria finally got Taylor to admit it that he wants Clark over her. I didn't like how people were giving Taylor credit for standing on business when someone has to be this forced to stand on business. It's not standing on business. Taylor has not stood on business this entire season. So Pepe being one of the people being like, "Oh, he's standing on business." Like, shut up, Pepe. An aside on Pepe, I'm glad he got called out for not trying with anyone either. He's another loser for friend zoning Andrina. Like, this man really thinks that Hannah is gonna just be his woman on the outside. Hannah, who is Dora the Explorer this entire season, stupidity. More waste of time. Why is Pepe still there then? Why are so many people still there? Back to Taylor though. I'm convinced, and I've thought this from the very beginning, that Taylor acts in a way that has been very confusing this entire season. The way that he is with the women, people might be calling him low down right now. I think, and I've thought this from the beginning. I didn't say it because I was trying to be, not harsh, but like I said, Big Brother season is around the corner. He is not low down. He is down low. Since the moment he rode in on the horse and his little thing, he like Lil Nas X, and then he chooses Clark, who she's very pretty, but other than Vanna, who had the plastic surgery to look like the Saw mask, Clark's the most androgynous person in the house, and I think that that's the only reason that Taylor is connecting with him, because this man has no chemistry with any woman. And I guess you can say the same about Austin, but I think it's very clear that Taylor is on the wrong show. And Olandria to continue to not see any signs this entire season that Taylor was not into her at any moment, giving her nothing this entire time. I hate that it had to take this stupid game that I was hoping for more from to maybe finally wake her ass up, but it's so late in the game. She wasted her time on Taylor, who I thought made it clear. Yeah, he never said it. He strung her along, but like he truly gave her nothing. It's been the most confusing thing I've talked about in every video for the past 2 weeks. I feel like why Olandria kept trying with someone who gave her nothing. We've seen this on past seasons. I think KK was crazy on her season and kept getting played, but like KK still kept getting picked at times during that season. So yeah, she was getting played in her face, but at least she still had a reason to keep going the way she was going. Olandria doesn't have that same reason. So it's just been confusing. And she, unfortunately, too, looks like a big loser. So Loser Island continues. We still have a week and a half left. I don't feel very good about the rest of the season. I have nobody to root for. Huda stands get on my last nerves. They've gone way too far this past week with her. So I need her to lose. And I really don't want Nick and Sierra to win either, but they seem like the best shot. Maybe Ace and Shelley have a chance, but don't love them either. Amaya's no longer with Zach. Like, we have all these background characters that didn't even get a chance yet to go in the challenge. And if they do on the next episode, it's kind of a waste of time because it seems like the producers care as little about TJ and Iris as a lot of us do. I think TikTok seems to like them, but it's like, why they get no airtime either. Just bad. Just a bad season. It really is.